We had our cows that had moved themselves because they were on our winter sacrifice pasture. They put themselves here, we put them in. They've been here now for about 24 hours and it's time to move again. This time of year, spring management, you've got to be careful. If you put your cows on your grass too soon and they eat it too short, it will stunt the growth for the rest of the year. You will end up being behind on your grazing for the rest of the season. We have put out a temporary fence to move these cows, and we've given them another pretty good sized spot. They will be here for a day and we'll move them again. We're also going to worm them today. Woo, cow! Woo, cow! Let's go get their drinker and we'll bring it up here, plug it in, and we'll talk about our deworming protocol. We'll go get our wormer before we plug it in, and I'll show y'all how this worming deal works. So we don't use chemical wormers here. Instead, we use this, and this is a product called Shakely Basic H. It is a surfactant, meaning that it basically makes water wetter. It increases the surface tension of water. So that when the cows take it, my understanding is it helps to lubricate the intestinal system and pass worms through. The recommended dosage for this is about a cup to every 100 gallons of water. Now our drinker is 110 gallons, but we don't fill it all the way to the top because of the way the float's set. So we're probably at about 100 gallons. Now, can I do this without pouring it all over me and everything else around here? So we buy this in a 5-gallon bucket and it has lasted us for a good while. Well, between the time I left to go get their worming stuff and now they have come down. Guess they're thirsty. All right, babies, y'all watch out. You're all up in my jammy here. All right, that's what it looks like when it gets kind of mixed in there. It makes it kind of sudsy and foamy and that sort of thing. Now, yeah, we didn't get the drinker full. You really can't overdose them on it. So even if it is a little more concentrated right now than we would want it to be, that's fine. In our value system, we think that managing these animals as naturally and holistically as we can, that's our value. There's some of the things that conventional farms do that just don't fit for us. It's not easy. You know, it does require daily moves, and it does require that we pay attention to our grass and we pay attention to the health of our animals, and we don't put things on autopilot, but that's what we choose to do.